finish the left kick, the foot for at least a second or until you can hold your balance, excuse me, should be parallel, your sole of your foot should be parallel to the flooring rather than keep it in this relaxed motion, okay, movement. So if that is where we start, what do we do next? Because we cannot hold our balance for that long, all right? So when we come up this way, we're going to plant our toe in line with the heel. So to check that, I'm going to drag this and I need to be at the heel. So another way of doing it is to stand on a line with the heel there. You can do that now. And you're going to then drag out your left foot and the toe should now be on the line. Rather than, which is common, to put it off the line of your heel onto another line. So what I'm getting at is that right heel, that same line is where your left toe should be, but a span away. Okay? So Ken's trying to help. Now, once you got the line correct, your foot position is important. So just the way your right foot is on 180 degree and perpendicular to the line, your left toe should also take as much as possible that same 180 perpendicular motion, rather than toe in the same line but then coming out. Because why? This is my alignment here. My hips are aligned. When my toe comes down, I'm going to hurt myself if I turn my foot and make my foot stress on my hip. So I want my alignment here, and as much as possible, the toe comes out, but not in this way to hurt my hip. All right? So you're going to practice with me while I'm turning the same way you are. So the left hand on the left kick comes on the outside. You're raising your left foot, you're kicking out, and your hand positions are in line. Then you're making your serpent. The serpent is, you can rest that left foot. The hook hand is outward to the side of your waist. Your left hand is closer to you in its own plane with the palms facing you. The left hand, the fingers cannot straight up but relax. So if you take this position, where are you looking? You are looking at the top hand, which is the hook hand. Now, when you put your toe down, you lift it up, you put your toe down, and then you check. If you need to make that adjustment, you make it now, okay? So let's wrap it all together. Left hand on the outside, weight on the right foot to let your left foot kick out, your kicking heel, serpent. Down on his toe in line with the heel of your right foot, making sure the toe is perpendicular. Now, you're going to drop your weight to your right, not in the middle, but to your right. As you go down, the right has the most of your weight. At the middle of your body, you are at your halfway point. Your fingers go down, so they're pointing to the floor. When you then make the turn, you're going to make your hook hand on your right, and you're going to veer to the left. Okay, and then I'm going to want the space in which to rotate your hips. So it's like a Tai Chi walk where you're singing and you're sagging. So when you veer, when you come up, you split, you drop. Once you're at your halfway point, your fingers are down, everything starts to shift and take that veering of the left position. When you set, it's really important that you set tight. If you set flimsy and light, you will not have the the energy or the power to then propel yourself up. Okay? That's the trick. So once you sit this way, everything is tight. To get it tight, my knee doesn't go over my toe. My knee in the back is straight and not bent. You can get the power and the tension this way. And this helps you. It's almost like a little tension, but a pause. To then, now the hands then shift like this. The hands then shift upward like this. And you're going to then really concentrate because you know that the left foot, which is probably not our dominant side, is going to carry the weight of everybody else. But the trick is to get this set really well. Not this way, but the straight of your hand against the body and then hook it. And then this thing is almost mimicking your foot, your front leg. Then you propel by shifting this way. Change the weight, which is 50-50, and put 60, 70, 80, 90, 100. All right? Now, I'm going to move on to saying because we're really advanced. So after you get this up this way, to put your toe in line with your heel, this is where I think it's going to be. Then I'm going to pivot. At the same time I pivot, I'm going to get my hand. All right? Then I'm going to split the opposite way, making sure the toe is not this way. This way is a little harder for whatever reason, but bring it in. You're going to swoop. As you swoop, you saw that my outward foot went down. Then halfway, this time I'm going to veer to my right. Same way, and stretch out for that power. Then same thing, you're going to shift your weight, and you're going to come up this way. All right? Just a little bit of something more. When you're this way, you're saying, I need to come down. Rightfully so, you're going to come down. So it's logical. But with this coming down on its heel, guess what? You're going to have to shift to come this way. Then you're going to have to shift this way, and it's that Tai Chi walk again. I'm just going to cover it again because I know that people are interested. You're going to come out. You're going to hold your ball on tiptoe. You're coming out on a zigzag. You're shoveling on your left. Now, when you bring back your foot, don't make the mistake of coming back this way. You shuttle this way. You align your hips this way. You bring your hands, swirl back. Your foot comes down, first on its toe, then you go to the bottom of the seat this way. You notice that my back does not go this way. My back is as straight as it can be because that table is there. I go down. Okay, and that's what I mean by the movements are complicated in itself, but to get out of a situation where you cannot hold your stance too long, you're going to have to go right into the next one. And then when you see that, the whole picture, it makes a little bit more sense. Okay. Left hand, push. Bring both hands back, bring your toe down, weight on the back, flex your knees, hand down for the bottom of the seat, then hand up, both hands up, then your foot. Heel out, align, flash arms like a fan. Back knee straight, weight in the middle. Rock on your front heel. Pivot on that same heel. Hold your fist on tiptoe.